3, 2, 1, go!
Viewers, hello, welcome back to an episode of the Ispalian Job with me, Dr. Ben GFM. And last episode was an interesting one. We lost 1-0 to Ajax, and today is a time for redemption. We also play Inter Milan coming up a little bit later on. And between last episode and this one, we played against Empoli and got a 1-1 draw. Bon Jovi got an early goal, but they scored in the 30th minute. And I've got to say, credit to Empoli, they've probably had the better of the game there, which is disappointing. But as I say, Ajax today, second leg to progress through in the Europa League, and then a league match against Inter Milan, which is really the start of quite a tricky run. Inter, Roma, Fiorentina, Juve and Sassuolo are all there, ready to be beaten, ready to be played. But we kick things off then with Ajax, and let's show you the team for that game. Now, good news and bad news. The good news is that Derek comes back into the side alongside Centeno, and Bon Jovi plays just in front of those two. The back five remains as you've seen it plenty of times before this year. In fact, Bellanova is going to play instead of Pinheiro, I've decided. Toft, though, will join Dorian Heiss up front in this game. That is because Sebastian Spira has also picked up an injury. Last episode there was an injury to Dorian, as well as that previous injury to Derek. Almost called him his real name there. That would have been wrong. But no, Spira's out for a day with a bruised rib, so while he'll be out for this game against Ajax, a very important game at that as well, he should well return for the game against Inter in the league. So let's get into this one then. It's a huge game in the context of Spal. I really want to win it, because I really want to try and win the Europa League, or at least finish sort of semi-final places, do well and put up a good fight. Now, what we're going to need in this game is a goal. So it's rather than playing on the counter-attack, we're going to start things off attacking and go at Ajax in this first half, and so we owe them after last time, and hopefully the boys, with a bit of an assertiveness team talk as well, will get themselves the win today. Okay then, boys, let's get it. We are in the green, shooting from left to right there in their famous red and white, I would imagine, and this is going to be interesting. Now, you saw last time I actually got some good players out there. The striker that I nearly picked up. But the question is, do we have enough to beat them today? We're starting attacking, sort of a bit of the old spell coming out, really. We used to play a lot of our games on attacking, but we've changed things up more recently, and we've gone to a more counter-attacking style this season, which actually, I mean, look at the results. It's arguably worked out very well for us. But can the old spell do the job today? As Derek is back in the game, nice to see him start a match for us. And Centeno into Toft, in towards Dorian, and Profit gets there just in time. We almost signed him. He was almost the player we bought instead of Rico. Very good young keeper playing for Ajax, but he costs a lot of money, but he's got fantastic hair. Regardless of that, though, Ajax going forward again and causing problems, and oh my goodness gracious, Luna Dalel, I think that's how you'd say it, with the goal. It fired it straight into the back of the net. No bother for him, and you've got to say, haven't you? You've got to be honest with ourselves there. We've been beaten. We've been battered. We're going to need lovely little turn there from Lacoste, you've got to say. The ball's put into the far corner, though. Very precise finish, very good finish. And Ajax take an early lead. Well, I say early lead, sort of half an hour in, almost at half time. And we might well need some radical change, Ben. So what we'll do then, half time is approached us. I'm going to say, show me something else in the second half. And to go with that then, let's change things up a little bit. I'm thinking radical change. Okay, this is what we're going to do then. Let's okay, here we go. So I've not played this season, but with no Spira, let's change things up just a touch and play 3 Trequartistas. This is probably not going to work. Let's play 3 Trequartistas in behind Dorian Heiser, all floating around, all doing whatever they want essentially, and we'll see if it works. They've all got roam from position on because they're Trequartistas. Let's see how they get on. We'll change Toft and Derek round because Derek's left-footed. Good luck, boys. Let's see what happens. We're very playmakery in midfield as well, but that's fine. We need to get them the ball. So it's a 4-2-3-1 formation, and we've got our 3 most creative players in behind Dorian. This will either go fantastically, or Ajax will score again pretty soon. And that wasn't not comfortable. Ball played into the middle. Here we go. The break is on. Bon Jovi's on it. Forward to Dorian, who's got the pace to beat him, and does. Dorian Heiser finish it. Oh, Dorian! You carry on like that, I'll let you go in a year and a bit. Dorian's on it again. Santano. Derek's with it now. Shaqiri, can we find a goal? We need 1 goal, and then we're back in it. If this is 2-1 to us, we go through an away goal. So we've got to find the all-important goal here to get things underway as Bon Jovi's on it. The Trequartistas behind Dorian are proving to be a problem for Ajax. It's Derek now, left side. Derek pulls it back. Toft's there, and Toft finds the back of the net. It's 48 minutes gone, the perfect time to score, very early in the second half, and we get on level terms for the match, but we still are behind on aggregate. You can see here, Derek on this left left-hand side, plays it to his counterpart on the right, and Toft finishes it off beautifully, 1-1. Come on, boys. I think this is possible. I think the creative magic behind Dorian here will be enough. We're on attacking. We're changing nothing in that regard. Corner kick, Derek swings it in. Are we there? We're not quite there, and they're going to be the first to meet it, and they could set about a counter-attack here, but if we win it back, we could be in all sorts of joy. But they're coming down this right-hand side. Veltman's with it, as he might play it to the middle. I mean, another goal for them is going to cause real problems as it's into the back of the net, and Oosting with it, and it now means we need 2 more goals. That's not good at all. Flipping heck. We've been left somewhat exposed there. Another really good finish. You've got to say, all the goals Ajax have scored have been good. But for goodness sake, I'll tell you what though, highlight, not long after their goal, and forward we come again. Derek finds Bon Jovi, Dorian scores, and we're back in the game again. It's all action all of a sudden. Goals galore at the start of the second half. 3-2. We just need one more. Come on! You can see from the three-dimensional replay, Derek finds the ball to Dorian Heiser, who plays it to Bon Jovi, Bon Jovi lays off Heiser, who puts it in the back of the net. 2-2. Just over half an hour, just under now, half an hour to go as we get towards the 20-minute mark. Is there another change that we can maybe make in the centre? I'm thinking we bring Batista on maybe. Santano's having a bit of a rough game, so we'll get him out. We'll put Batista in. Can we get the goal? 18 minutes of the game remaining. A goal for us is massive. We'll have 3 away goals. It'll be more than Ajax scored and we'll go through. The question is, will we find it? Can it happen? I'm just going to trust them behind Dorian. We've seen a flurry of goals and we've seen very little, but Derek's corner ball's whipped in. Doesn't quite come to anything. Shaqiri's there! Shaqiri scores! He gets the goal! It's 3-2. Well, somehow, Spal have come back in this. Don't tell me it's offside. Okay, it's not offside. 3-2. Derek whips in the corner. It's headed away. It's headed back in though by Toft. And Shaqiri just puts it in the back of the net. There we go. Okay, shut up, shot bed. Go Italian. Go defensive. Show them what you're made of. Miranda comes on for Derek. We're going to slot him back into the centre. Bon Jovi on the left. Toft on the right. It doesn't matter if they don't like the positions. Just sit back. 4 minutes remaining. All we have to do now is hold on. It's some of the best tactical ingenuity you've ever seen from a football manager. Let's win the game first before you start saying things like that. We're just seeing it out. We're just killing the game. I love it. Passed it around. There's 20 seconds to go, and Ajax can't get near the ball. It's just going back and forth. They can't do anything about it. With 5 seconds remaining, we have gone Italian. We have killed this game, and we have killed off Ajax. Ajax 2, Spal 3, and Spal go through in the Europa League. What a performance! Boys, I was worried. I'm not going to lie to you, folks. I was worried. But what a performance. 3-2 win. Superb stuff from us there. And there we have it then. Spal through to the next round. £646,000 in the bank. We'll send to the assistant after the press conference. But there we are then. And the draw for that comes up next. Oh, that was so good. Boys are so good. That was exciting. Genuinely excited. Come on then. Inter to come. But first of all, then, the quarter-final draw, and here it is. This is a bid got in for Gonzalo Higuain. I mean, yeah, probably for £100,000 per day. Okay, then, here we have it then. These are the teams left in it. 4 Italian teams, 3 Spanish, and Spurs. Well, this then is about to get very interesting indeed. 4 Italian teams all in it. Juventus drawn first will play Villarreal. I think my preferred choice would probably be Valencia, but I don't know how good Valencia are. There they are. They'll play Sevilla in an all-Spanish tie, which means we're going to get Spurs or a side that we'll be very familiar with. I kind of want Napoli for a bit of revenge. We're at home for the first leg, and we will play against Napoli. We do get Napoli. I want to avoid Milan and Spurs, ideally, because I think they're probably slightly better than Napoli. But there we have it then. Napoli in the next round, and these games at the back end of the season are getting more and more intense. As I say, Inter coming up next. There'll be going to be episodes going out all this week of this season. It could be a massive year for us this year, so I feel like you have to see what's going on. And there's a good chance now, if we stay in the Europa League as well, you'll see every game from now to the end of the season, which is quite exciting. Anyway, a few days to go. Inter Milan coming up at home. Another must-win game. Tell you what, I am buzzing. Really am I buzzing? I'll be honest. I'm not the sort of man that buzzes, but that was good. I've not had a moment like that for a while. I can't believe we came back. When they scored that goal to make it 3-1, I'm sitting there thinking, well, we better win the league then, because otherwise it's going to be a right shambles. I love this game sometimes. I absolutely love it. Not always, but sometimes. So then, folks, this is the team for today's game. Rico will start in goal. Got Bellanova, Diaz, Cavani, and Barloco at the back. Shaqiri in the centre with Derek and Santano. Toft behind Heise and Spira. I dare say this is as full strength as we can be. So let's get out there and do the job. No injuries to speak of. No suspensions. Come on, boys. Let's win this. I nearly said shit. I've done it. Beat Inter. Beat Renzi. Is he there? Renzi starts up front. It is going to be a Spur. Well, it's going to be Spicer versus... Well, he was Spices, wasn't he? Spicer versus Spices. My God. Okay, how will they get on? Renzi's had a much better year from them this year, but you look at the goal scoring from us there. We're on fire. I mean, Heise and Spira are on fire. Not many other players are. I mean, the third highest scorer is Toft with 5 this year. 5! Okay, win this game, and it will probably keep us in a 10-point advantage. I don't know, actually. We drew against Empoli, so that... I mean, look where they are in the league. Drew against Empoli, so I'm not really sure where this will leave us, but a defeat here, and again, the gap closes with some very tricky games to come. I think the big thing here is to avoid defeat at all costs, but of course try and win it at the same time. Heise's threw on goal. It was flicked on by Derek, and Heise on this right-hand side. Back towards Toft. Cleared. Derek on the edge. Oh, it's found its way in. Derek with a strike. He doesn't get the goal. Offered, I think it was probably an Inter midfielder, and it's flown into the back of the net. We're looking at it through dimensions. Heavy deflection, but a 1-0 lead just before half-time, which has been a very dull first half. It fell to Derek on the edge. Almost hits it first time. It was going well wide. It hits Darun in the middle, or Darwan. Probably that's how I would say it. Regardless, though, 1-0 as we get to half-time, and what a time to score. Our timings, or the goals that have been scored in recent episodes, just being a bit random, not random, but just like awkward for teams. Like perfect for us, but awful for Inter to go in 1-0 down. So far, I've seen nothing from Renzi. We've actually seen really nothing from Heise either. Are we going to see some more goals, some fireworks in the second half? Straight after half time. Whew, that need deflected in. Okay, yeah, this, as things stand at least, this will take us 10 points clear. I assume we're playing on a Monday, so with the only game left to play, this will give us a 10-point advantage if you can win this game. A 10-point advantage! And for whatever reason, I say that and don't feel safe. I still feel like, I don't know, my history with end of seasons has been pretty tragic before. Like, I don't know. I don't feel comfortable at all. So far in this game, though, I mean, we're flying by a highlight-free game, really. 8 shots to their 6, with slightly more possession, but it is going to be Inter now that come forward with it, and a strike from there wouldn't be too... Okay, well, over it goes. I always find shots from distance from any team will always tend to go wide, so I'm not too worried about it. Unless it's from a corner, then they always seem to go in, but generally speaking, they're not that dangerous. Spira and Heise have had such a quiet couple of episodes when really, I want them to turn up today. But time is ticking away. I'm not changing anything. I was going to make subs there, but absolutely no way am I risking this. 8 seconds to go. It's going to be a 1-0 win. And what a couple of wins this has been. Oh, dear me. What a couple of wins this has been. 10 points clear at the top of Serie A. It's been a superb season from us. And from now to the end of the season, I mean, it's set to be very, very exciting. A fantastic defensive record. I didn't even really notice how good it was. Another clean sheet for Rico as well. And there we are then. We'll send our assistant off to the team talk. We'll take a look at the competition screen. We've got a quarter-final then coming up against Napoli very, very soon. We are top of the league and we play Napoli probably in the next episode. I think we've got games against Roma. Yeah, Roma-Napoli, Verona-Napoli. A couple of games coming up. We'll probably show you all of those. I don't know how Verona are doing so far this season in the league. 6th position, so they're in a decent year. So that could be an interesting one. Score a lot of goals, you suspect, because they've got 20 goal difference, the second best in the league. So I'll see you soon for that one. Oh yeah, they've got Emmanuel Larda, who looks very good. I mean, if you're going to sell Doria, but he's on loan from Real Madrid, forget it. But yeah, that should be exciting then. Hopefully you're looking forward to it. If you enjoyed this episode, there was lots going on. It was quite fast-paced, so I'll see you again soon for some more. Probably tomorrow, definitely tomorrow. We love with care. If we're not spending until next time, I'll see you again very, very soon. Goodbye. Oh my God, one of the best episodes yet. Loved that stuff.